Hey Aries, thanks for coming to my channel. It's Elsie here at Ten of Cups Tarot. So if you're here for the first time, thank you for coming here and thank you for clicking here. You're probably going to want to be, a subscriber by the time you leave, just because when you notice the comments, the people here are wonderful. They're really uplifting and kind, and there's just not a bad bone among them. So I just have a feeling that you're probably going to want to be part of this group. But if you do decide to subscribe, please also, if you touch that button, I will keep track of you instead of you keeping track of me when I upload. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back, because you're the reason that I'm here. You're the reason that I'm able to offer free content, is because you keep coming back. So thank you so much for that. And I am here to do a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Aries. We're just going to start at the top of the zodiac. I may veer left or right on the way through, but we'll start with Aries. Some of my very favorite people are of the Aries sign. So let's start there. I'm using my brand new deck, which is the Modern Witch Tarot. It's really lovely. You get to see some of the cards as we go through here. So I'm just going to call in some help. Archangel Michael, Muriel, if I could please have my gods and goddesses present, please. And also holders of the pure white light, if you can protect me and keep me safe while I do this reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If I could also please have my guides and angels present, so I might be guided through this reading and be able to give good information that might push someone else forward in their life. All right. Now, you're going to hear some sounds around here. There are other people in my house who are coughing and sneezing. You're also going to hear some beeping and such outside, just because I'm in a snowy area and they are clearing some of the sidewalks and streets, so you're probably going to hear that as well. All right. For those of you who are wearing earbuds, I'm sorry about the coughing, but it's got to go down. All right, we cut. First 5 cards, well actually the first card I'm going to pick is going to be the overall energy for the reading, and that's going to be this one, which is, wow, transformation. Check that out. Somebody is bringing something to an end and going to be starting something new. So the overall energy is death, death of the old thing, and bringing something in that is brand new. So this could be transformation. This could be you transforming. This could be you, how can I say, stepping up, getting to a higher level in your own spiritual life. That's exciting. So I'm going to pick first 5 cards for the past energy, just to see what you've been up to. And that'll give you an idea who this reading is for. And then I'm going to do 5 cards for the current energies, and then we're going to go with cards for the future. We'll do 10 cards. Oh, that card, the outside, the snow guys are distracting me, so sorry. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got 7 of Pentacles. We've got you waiting. We've got you sowing the seeds of whatever it is that you want, Aries, that you feel like you've sown the seeds already and that it's time for you to take action. So this is just before the harvest. This is for you. This is you just, waiting. Like she has here. She's watering and waiting for everything to grow. What do we have here? We have you going in for passion. Right. I keep forgetting, Aries, that you guys are the ones that have been holding yourselves back for so very long. Okay, so in the past energy, so this is recent past, the last couple of weeks or so, the Knight of Wands is here. The Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So we can see that here you want, the Knight of Wands is going in with passion, and you want victory in that. You want victory in going in the Knight of Passion. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna do that. There we go. go. Okay, so you guys have, you want victory in, you can see that these two are kind of facing each other. You do want victory in the passion that you're bringing into the person that you've decided that you are going into. Good luck to you. I hope it worked for you. If you haven't done it yet, it's a good idea to do it. Look at this celebration. There is going to be celebration. This is the place where you are going to get your reciprocity. The place where the relationship you're going to be in with someone is giving you 100% and you're giving back 100%. And that might be for the first time in your life, but nonetheless, that's what is coming. So I am showing the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is very stable. King of Pentacles is the money guy, the actuary, the guy who's the accountant, takes care of all the money. He's wealthy, and he's charitable, and he's a king. So he owns this business. So you are someone who is, I think, pretty stable, Aries, and really all you're looking for is stability. You're looking for someone else to give you that the same reciprocity that you're ready to give to someone else. And I think that makes you happy. Finally, for the first time in your life, you are going to get the reciprocity you deserve, because I think you're used to giving more of your energy away than you are used to getting the energy. So bravo to you. All right, let's go for the energy that is current here. I don't know why this, well, I guess the cards are really thick, and so this new deck is kind of hard to handle because it's not that big. Like it's not that big. It's just that there's a lot of cards because they're thick. Okay, so just to let you know, I got them on Amazon, which is really great. All right, so we're going in for 5 cards for the current energy. Wow. Okay. Wow, Aries. Okay. Got the 7 of Cups here. So maybe you're confused. Maybe you've got a lot of options and you're not sure what to take. I see love up there in the very middle cup here. I'm not sure if you're going to take that, but I do see that you do have, under the deck, you have a lot of options if that's what you're looking for. It can also mean a little bit of confusion as well, because confusion is, you know, what happens when you have too many options and you can't make a decision. So if you are the person who has a hard time making a decision, I'm sorry. All right, so we're looking at the current energy. In the current energy, I see sadness and defense a little bit. I see that you're trying to take the higher ground, Aries. You're trying to take the higher ground in closing a chapter. So I have a feeling this may be a relationship that's ending, a marriage that's ending, you know, a long time relationship that you've been together with this person for some time. The first card that comes out, though, is the 5 of Cups, and that shows you just, you know, being distant and regretful, wishing it worked out differently, but it didn't. So, you know, it is what it is, and what do you do, right? You just carry on forward. So you are taking the higher ground here, though, and I feel as though it's really hard and defensive. That getting out of this relationship is probably the hardest thing you've ever done. This person is going to be exhausted eventually. This is the 7 of Wands, and Wands are action, and these are actions people are trying to take against you. But, you know, you're on the higher ground, and, well, you're wearing great shoes. I mean, if you wear great shoes, there's really nothing that can get by you. So this woman here, she's taking the higher ground. You can see she's on the top. Everyone else is on the bottom trying to poke at her with their actions. And she's just, you know, keeping them at bay. She's just not getting into the drama. She's keeping them at bay. She's walking away, and she doesn't really care what they have to say about her, to be quite honest. So, of course, we're not reading gender here. We are reading energy. So if that's she and that's you, that's good. If this is you, this is your energy and you're male. So we're not reading gender here. I am showing that you have been trying to close this chapter for quite some time, and you are getting defensive in closing the chapter. I think this is the thing here that is trying to, it's almost guilt. It's guilt that's remaining, that keeps this chapter open. It's only guilt that keeps this chapter open, Aries. If you are in this relationship and you are not the person who's leaving because you're unhappy, just take the higher ground and close the chapter. Be done with it. Be done with it. It's time for you to be happy. And There we go. And this card, this deck is neat because it has 2 10 of swords, and one of them is called Everything's Fine. You're looking at her phone. It's kind of funny, but nonetheless, so you had a painful ending with this person, and it is time for you to take the higher ground, for you to close the chapter, because there is stuff in that relationship that you just can't handle anymore, that you've been, I don't know if the person that you were with had an addiction. If they did have an addiction, it might have been a food addiction. It might have been an addiction to things that that not necessarily maybe hurt their health, but that hurt their life. So I'm talking about things that you might put in front of, at the front space of your life. So anything that you're putting in front of your life except your family or your loved ones is probably leaving you off balance. And so this is feeling like you were stuck there, feeling like you were chained to that relationship, to the thing that kept you here. So those two people are chained, and they're chained together by the devil to be kept together for time and eternity. And you weren't happy there. It was toxic. It was a toxic relationship, and it's time that you headed on your way. So you are looking for reciprocity at this time. You are looking for things that make you happy, people that make you happy, ideas that make you happy, because it's time for you to start being happy and not waiting for someone to plant your garden. It's time for you to plant your own garden, right? Stop waiting for someone to bring you flowers. You don't have to. All right. So now we're into the future here. So we are into Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is the sign of Aries. There's one. 4 more cards, please, for the future for Aries, Sun. Woo! Wow, I gotta go get that one. Hang on. That flew all the way across the room. One time I'm going to clean up this room and I'll let you guys see where I work. I don't really have much room, but nonetheless. Okay, we've got 2. We need 2 more, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Aries. All right. We have you working hard. Working, maybe overworking. There is someone who is seeing that you're doing a really good job at work. You're very, very good at what you do. Painstakingly good. You're a really good leader. If it's a group that you're leading, or if it's desk work or whatever it is, somebody is noticing that you're doing a really good job. It's on the bottom of the deck. So, and you could be working towards things in your future as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be at work. It could be something that you're working towards. It could also be working on self-mastery. It could be trying to take yourself to a different spiritual level. It could be working on you. The 4 cards that I pulled here for the future start as such. Judgment. So retrograde is over. Yay, we made it through. Mercury retrograde is over. But what I do see here is that you have something that came from the past, or you will still have someone coming from the past. This is about resurrection. It's about second chances. It's about giving people what they need in order to be able to work with them to clean your karma. So this is all about pulling all the stuff from the back that you put on the back burner. It's about bringing all that stuff to the front. It's about resurrecting that stuff and cleaning it and getting it off of your karma. It's time to drop your burdens. This is your life now. You can make judgment calls. You can make judgment calls like that, and you can drop all your burdens. You can just decide not to think about this anymore. This person, look at, they're bent over. It's heavy. It's too much to bear. It's time for you to just drop them. Because you got to make room for a new tower. I'm sorry, Aries, but here it comes. So just know that the tower can be huge. The tower can be small. The tower can be, you asked someone out for a date and they said no. The tower can also be you got in a fender bender. So you could have won the lottery. That's a tower. So, something that's going to shake your life down. something that is going to shake you apart, something that is going to hit the building and it's going to crash to the ground. You are going to find your people to help you clear the rubble and start again, because you deserve a new start. And it's going to happen quickly. So we have these cards coming out in the first 4 that I pulled for the future. So you could have this this tower moment come along in the next few weeks, if it hasn't already. I would say for at least the first half of March anyway, because that's what I'm reading up to. It's just until the 15th, right? So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Aries until March 15th of 2020. And I please have 3 more cards for the future. Oh, there's one. 2, 3. Well, Aries, you are fighting for your queen. I do believe you fancy somebody. So I'm showing you fighting for love here. I do see 5 of Wands, and that is more, I'd say more external energy. It's, well, no, it's more internal. It's more you fighting yourself, kind of trying to figure out what's going on within yourself. Now, this is, of course, love overflowing. This is the card that represents water signs, which are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So we have a cup filling over with love here, and you're ready to fight for that love. I think you're ready to fight for that love with your queen. So the Queen of Wands is here, and she's the queen of passion. She's the one that she is a business owner. She usually gets what she wants. She just kind of takes out, you know, kind of grabs what she wants and takes it with her. Not too many people fight her, I'm just saying. She's beautiful. She smells good. She looks good. She's a business owner. She is, you know, very charitable. She is a person who is in charge, because she is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And all of those are very charging personalities, I guess you could say. But I have a feeling that you are ready to fight for the love of the person you see as your queen of Wands, as your queen of passion. So bravo to you. Maybe you're looking for another fire sign. Okay, so we have 2 more. Oops. Okay, one more. One more card for future. Look at that. Look at that, Aries. You are out of that bad energy that you were in last year. You are out of it, because here it comes. This is the willy-nilly knight, I call him. And it might be her on this horse, but it's more of a surprise visit. You weren't expecting it. It's kind of like the thing in your you know, when you're shoulder checking and you just don't shoulder check, the thing in your peripherals. That's what I want to say. It's the thing that you're going to just see come in and just like, wow, there it is, because this is the Wheel of Fortune is here. Fortune in everything, fortunate love, fortunate bank account, fortunate things are about to happen for you. Whatever you can put fortunate on, that thing is about ready to happen for you this year. This is the year you're rewarded for taking those really big steps to get your butt out of that place you never should have been in the first place. Well, I'm not going to say never should have been, but you know, you decided to leave. And so this is your reward. Your reward is you're being pushed into something really wonderful. Because when the Wheel of Fortune turns, it turns for fortunate reasons, right? It turns for fortunate reasons. So you have some good stuff coming up this year. Last card. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Aries up until the 15th of March, please. Oh, there we go. Again, you're going to have lots of opportunity. So because you've gotten out of this relationship, it's going to offer you lots of opportunity, and you probably are going to be a little confused by what to pick first. Only because all of it is yours. Isn't that cool? All of it is yours, and you can take it if you want, but taking them all at once probably isn't a good idea. It's probably a better idea just to take them one at a time, see what you can process in here and in here, and then go for the next thing. So what I do see for you is I see that there is You finally taking action. Bravo to you. You finally taking action to take hold of your own life, to make your own decisions. I am just going to pull two cards from the Spirit of Animal Oracle deck from Call It Bear and Read. And we're going to see how that comes into this reading here. There's one. Aw, that's great. And there's two. All right. So, neat. I got the dog spirit and the cat spirit. And the dog spirit is be loyal to what you love. And I think that's exactly what you're doing here. You're going to see this lady here. I think you're just being loyal to what you love and who you love. Claim your independence. Wow. Aries, claim your independence. Yes. So it's time to work for you. You know, I'm not talking about you working for anybody in a corporate sense, but it's time now to make life work for you. It's time for you to live life instead of having it live you. It's time for you to make the decisions and move forward on the decisions, because if you don't make decisions, someone else is going to make them for you. So it's time for you to claim your independence and be loyal to what you love. Isn't that an exciting year ahead? We are in March already. I can't believe we're already in March. So with the cat and the dog spirit, 1 and 3 is 4, which is balance, and 9 and 1 is 10, which is at the beginning of everything. It's 1, right? At the beginning of everything. So you're starting at the beginning, which is very good, and you are claiming your independence. That makes me happy for you, because it's been a long road for you. So the person I'm speaking to, if you did make that decision and got out of that relationship, did the thing that you're supposed to do to make yourself happy, bravo. Because that's what it's about. We only got one of these lives, you guys. One life, that's it. It's been given to us. And so you need to live the hell out of it. You do. And the way you do that is by being an Aries, being a leader, deciding what you want to do and moving forward on it. It's time for you to do that. And I see that you are doing that here. All right, I'm going to go. If you need a reading, just know that prices, I have sale prices down below. $10 off a 60-minute reading, also $5 off a 30-minute reading. And there are some particulars below about a giveaway that I'm going to be doing for the month of March. So take a look down below. You might want to read. Gotta go, guys. Thanks very much for coming by. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.